Thanks, guys. I am at Jamar Power Systems here with Phil Edwards, and we are talking all about the difference in solar panels here. We know that solar is a smart idea, and with more than 30 years of experience, Jamar is definitely one of the experts that we should be talking to get some more information.
Well, there are two big differences in panels. We have conventional panels and SunPower panels. The technology that SunPower has been able to use is quite different from what a conventional solar panel.
Even just looking at them, I can see that the two panels are different, both in size, shape, sort of design.
This is an example of a conventional panel. And there's these little lines that are all over the front of conventional panels.
Yeah.
And if you look at a SunPower panel, there's no lines on the front of the panel.
So what does that mean?
And so these lines are what grabs the electrons and converts it to power for use in your home.
Okay.
So if we look on the back, we can kind of see that here's a conventional panel and here's a SunPower.
So SunPower is hiding all those lines on the back of the panel.
Right.
And there's a lot more of them on this I can see. Is that a better feature?
Exactly. And if we were to take these cells that you see here, and we were to take them out of the glass.
That's what we have here in these bags.
So you'll never see this in your home, but this is an interesting demonstration to show you the construction of this cell. Now we sell both of these panels.
And they both have value. They're both good panels.
They're both good. Both panels are well made. But there is a difference. SunPower is a better panel.
So we're sort of like car shopping, right? There's a lot of good cars out there. It's based on preference, based on price, based on some upgrades you want to get.
Sure, like Toyota versus Lexus, right? We were talking about that earlier.
Right.
So this is glass, and this is inside plastic, so you don't get cut.
Okay.
But if you grab it and you were to
try to bend it, maybe?
Yeah, just bend it a little bit.
Oh.
You can kind of see what happens.
That was kind of fun.
Yeah, it is. We enjoy doing that with people. So here's the SunPower panel. It's going to break too, by the way, but we'll see how it breaks.
Oh, I see. It is sort of all sticking together.
Right, because all this copper plating on the back of the panel is holding it together.
Don't go on your roof and try this.
No, you don't want to do it.
So, difference in construction, but what does that mean at home, right? So am I seeing a difference in my energy output?
Right, so if you recall, this was a larger panel.
Yes.
And this is a little bit of a smaller of a cell here.
Yes.
So when you take SunPower, and if you look behind us, we have a couple of panels. So the conventional panel is 60 cells in that size, whereas SunPower has 72 cells. The end result is you get more power per square foot. Now in solar terms, that means efficiency.
Absolutely.
Right, so everybody talks about efficiency, but what's it mean? It's more power per square foot.
Which means you gotta maximize your roof space. Sometimes you only have so much sun exposure. I know that shade makes a big difference for solar.
Like say you have a large roof, right? And you're trying to maximize the amount of power you get. Sometimes you have areas that might get a little bit of shade. Well, you could just completely avoid those areas with a SunPower system.
So you're going to get a little bit more efficiency, but also these panels maybe look a little bit sleeker on the roof. The aesthetic is maybe a little more high-end.
Yes, and so SunPower has a new product out now. It's called Equinox, and they have a ad campaign that's talking about demand better solar. You'll probably start hearing in the next few months. And demand better solar is demand a system that looks better, that performs better. On residential systems, we always go with a black frame. So you can see the difference of a black frame panel, and everybody's seen those aluminum frame panels.
Absolutely.
Right? Not something you necessarily.
Can't miss it.
Yeah, you don't necessarily want that on the front of your house, right?
Definitely not.
Yeah. So really, with all panel brands, you have choice between black frame and the silver frame. You also have a choice between the back paper. Look at here. This is a SunPower panel with a black back paper. We would recommend this, say, for somebody that wanted to put their solar system on the front of their house.
Right.
Because you get that nice monolithic look to it.
Right.
But this is very popular, and when you tilt this, and it's on a roof and it's at an angle and you're looking up, it actually looks quite well.
So you have options. You have to demand better solar, which means both getting the panel but also choosing the right company. And with Jamar, more than 30 years of experience in electricity and solar, they know solar and getting you power to your home. They're going to get 5-star service. Isn't that right, Phil?
That's right.
So give them a call today. You need to consider solar. Energy rates are rising. Give Phil a call today, 619-333-8662, and have your free solar quote. You can also check out freesolarquote.com.